Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 4 of our 7-day cruise aboard the Disney Fantasy to the Western Caribbean. Today is Grand Cayman Day and we do have an excursion booked today. So we are headed on a 2-dive tour. It is for certified divers only, but they do also offer Discover Scuba. So if you haven't dived before or you're not certified, you can also dive here in Grand Cayman. I'm going to be taking you guys along with us on the dives. We're doing 2 dives. I will take the GoPro and show you everything that goes on. And then later today is Pirate Night, which is super exciting. We have got our pirate costumes all ready and we're ready to celebrate with the fireworks at sea and all of that stuff. So make sure to stay tuned so you don't miss anything. This is going to be a fantastic day and we are just about to head to Royal Court for some breakfast. So let's go. We've just ordered our breakfast, but it's really important today that we have as much breakfast as we possibly can because we found out that our tour does not include any food. So our tour leaves at 10:45 and returns to the shore at 3:30 and there's not a single bit of food included. And I don't know if you guys have ever been diving, but when you go diving you get so starving. So we've made sure that we're going to eat as much breakfast as possible. We don't really have any snacks, but we're going to take every bit of food we have with us, except the Halloween candy if you've watched that vlog. Not all of that, but other than that, a few bits of candy, and then I think I have like a flapjack, and that's basically it. So yeah, we're gonna be hungry, so when we get back on the boat we're gonna eat everything in sight. I never normally film this part, but every morning they come around and bring pastries. I never get one because they're never vegan, but these guys always have like some pastry. They have like pain au chocolat, croissants, whatever this is, cinnamon rolls sometimes, so that's another thing you can get as well at breakfast. We kind of got distracted talking to one of the staff, but parfaits are kind of eaten. Apologies, I didn't start mine though, so this is the kiwi yogurt parfait. They have loads of different ones, we always get them, so watch any of my other vlogs, we'll have them in there. Alright, here we go, the biggest breakfast in the world. I don't know if I'll be able to eat all of this, but I'm going to try. These guys got the DCL Express, but without bacon or tomato. One of them wanted one and one of them wanted the other, but they ended up with neither, so never mind. Sometimes your breakfast doesn't always come right because they're serving about 1 million people, but you could always ask and they'll bring it on the side. Well, I think I've smashed that if I do say so myself. Hopefully I won't need to eat now until like 4 o'clock when we get back. We've come up to deck 4 for a nosy. We found an MSC ship over there on the horizon. I say on the horizon, it's a ship right there. On the land. Oh, this is so exciting.
I mean, it's very still water.
Yeah, it is. There's definitely not a current, is there?
And as Rach said, this is a new country for us all.
Oh yeah! How exciting! This might be my 30th country, I think. So our meeting place for our dive is D Lounge, so it'll tell you when you book your excursion where you need to go. Ours was D Lounge at 10:45. We've come quite a bit earlier just because we had nothing else to do. So when you come in, there'll be a cast member, you've got to check in with them and they'll give you a sticker. Once you put that on, then they'll know which tour you're on and they'll kind of call you as and when they're ready for you. This is a tender port, so we'll have to get on a boat to get off the boat to get onto the land, if that makes sense, and then we'll get another boat to go to the dive site. So there's a lot of boats involved today. We're basically just going to chill here now until they call our group. We've made it onto the tender. It's literally just like a tiny little boat and you just have to get off there, but beware, as you can see there's a lady there with like a walker thing. It's quite moving, so you've got to be dead careful. If you have any accessibility issues, just be prepared, it might not be super easy to get off. It is absolutely chucking it down out there. I don't even know if you can tell. Oh my gosh, this is wild. This is it, we're going. The rain's kind of stopped, so that's nice.
It's a 5-minute shower. It's
yeah.
Not actually stopped from the sea.
Oh no, it's still raining. It is still raining. We made it! We are officially on the Cayman Islands. It stopped raining, all is good. And I guess we're now gonna head over to the dive shop. Alright, so we just basically have to go to this cone with a stitch head on it because that's what's on our sticker. You know it's a good time when your kit's been set up for you. Easy life, people. Worth $200 just for that, I think. Woohoo! This is so gorgeous. I can't wait for this. The sea looks so like greeny blue. Oh, this is so exciting. You can see the Fantasy off in the distance. Honestly, this is just the best. And also, very, very calm. Like, not seasick feeling at all. which I appreciate a lot because sometimes when you get on the little dive boat, you feel very seasick. I'm not getting that right now. Whoa! Is it?
No worries. Right, keep going toes to the edge.
Okay, I'm very scared. I hate a giant stride.
Just do it your time. 1, 2.
Well, that was fantastic. We had a really good time. I didn't really vlog anything in between because it was raining really hard. My hands were wet. Everything was wet through. I didn't want to get the camera wet. But we are now back on board the ship. Hopefully you'll have seen at the very end of the montage a burger and some fruit. I was so hungry that I was not in the mood to get the camera out. I was not really in the mood for anything. Basically, we finished diving about 3:30. I think we got back to the shore about 4:45, which wasn't too bad. We didn't really do anything in Grand Cayman. We literally just went and got some fridge magnets and walked back along the shore to the part where the tender picks you up. But then when we got there, it was about a 20-minute or so queue to get onto the boat, which wasn't too bad. But then when we got on the boat, then there was about a 10-minute wait to get to the ship because there was other boats getting off the ship, if that makes sense, so they were in the way. And then it took another 10 minutes for us to get off the tender onto the ship because there were so many people on there. Basically, all in all, I think it took over an hour for us to get back onto the ship. So by this point, I think we'd finished breakfast at what, like 9:30? It'd been a lot of hours since we'd eaten. I think we didn't end up eating until about 5:15. I was so hungry. Anyway, we have now eaten. The diving was absolutely brilliant. We saw a turtle, and Debs has named it Brad Pitt. So you'll maybe understand this story if you've watched our F1 vlog from this summer. If you haven't, I'll make sure it's linked at the top. But basically in the summer we went to the Formula 1. Obviously at the moment they're filming the F1 movie and Brad Pitt was there, and he came out of his car and he walks past, and Debs goes, I turned around and he was right there and I could have touched him. And then today the turtle, she turned around, it was right there and she could have touched it. Therefore the turtle we saw is now named officially Brad Pitt. The turtle. Brad the Turtle Pitt, I think is what we're going with. So yeah, that was really funny. Also we saw a few other things. We saw a ray, which was quite nice. Rach saw some lobster, but I didn't see it.
One lobster.
Oh, one lobster, not some. A singular lobster. But either way, another thing I was very shocked about is the fact that the water was so warm. I couldn't even believe it. When I jumped in for the second dive, it was literally toasty. It was so nice. I've never dived in such warm water before. The company we dived with was called Red Sail Sports. I definitely recommend them. They were really nice. What I will say is Debbie only took her open water card because she was nervous. So in theory, she was quite like a new diver, and they didn't really, on the surface, they were really attentive, making sure she was alright, but when we were actually down there, they didn't actually like look after her any more than they did anybody else. Now she, in real life, she's actually a dive master, so she's fine, and Rach was like with her the whole time, so it really wasn't a problem. But I think if you're like a very new diver, then maybe you might want to rethink if you're like nervous or you don't feel like you don't know what you're doing, because we were basically just left to it, which we were absolutely fine with because we all know what we're doing. But yeah, I don't know about that. That's probably the only thing I would say. We were given like little slices of orange in between the dives, which was quite nice. Obviously it wasn't enough food and I was absolutely starving when we got back, but it was better than nothing at all, and they also had water. Another thing to note is that when we got off the ship, when we got off the tender onto the land, the guy who picked us up said, go and use the toilet here, we do have one on our boat but it's not as good. But then as soon as we stepped foot on the boat, the main lady running it was like, do not use the toilet, it's broken. So I mean, it was fine. Obviously you can just go in the sea if it's that kind of going, but yeah, probably a good thing to know, because if he had said it doesn't work, then I might have been more inclined to go just in case. But anyway, it was all good. A long day. I am quite tired, but now we are getting ready for pirate night. We are now all ready for pirate night. We have our pirate costumes on. If you watched our Mickey's Not So Scary vlog, you would have already seen that, but I'll make sure to show you at some point. And we are headed up to deck 11/12 for Mickey's Pirates in the Caribbean party. Now yesterday at Mickey's Colour Spin party, it was super windy, so I don't know how good the audio will be on any of this, but I'll try and get as much as I can, and if it's really bad, I'll just put some music over the top so you can at least see what it's like. But let's hope for the best. Maybe it won't be so windy today. And then we are headed to Animator's Palette for dinner. It's very windy. If you forget a sword or you just want to buy one, you can buy one on the ship. I've never seen that before. It is super windy out here though.
Oh, it feels mighty good to once again be flying high over pirate waters. To lesson number 3. Lesson number 3.
We're just on our way down to dinner, but I thought I'd just show you what we're wearing. This is the pirate outfit. We got them off Amazon, I think they're like £17 each. And then the Shanghai Disney ears, of course. We're now in Animator's Palette for dinner, but tonight every menu is the same. No matter which restaurant you're in, it's the Pirates in the Caribbean dinner menu. So let's have a look. It's quite fish heavy, but there are other options too. So you've got vegetable samosa, shrimp, crab, or red and yellow beetroot carpaccio. Don't know what that is. Got a couple of different soup options and salads. The bread service is Johnny cake with mango dip. And then you've got Jack's Treasure of the Seas, grouper fillet, jerk chicken, lamb shank, strip loin, noodle stir fry, falafel, and then the light note offerings that are on every day. So Rach, being the fussy one she is, has decided she's actually ordered from the kids menu tonight, so I'll be able to show you some of the kids options. But the kids menu is always like a fun little thing that you can keep and take with you, or you can just leave. But so let's have a look what's on here. Starter, we've got chicken soup or a garden salad, and then main course you've got beef, mac and cheese pizza, or grilled chicken skewer, which is what Rach has got, or whole wheat penne pasta. And for dessert you can have a warm chocolate brownie, a Mickey ice cream bar, or a selection of assorted ice creams. And also on the kids menu comes like loads of like colouring in, puzzles, and all sorts to do while the kids wait for their food. So there you go. So this is you just missed Rach put the spoon in. I got mad. Our server Kevin also got mad. He knew the drill. Anyway, Rach got the chicken soup from the kids menu. It's just like a normal sized portion. I don't know if it normally is or not though, but it looks good. And Deb's got the vegetable samosa. That looks nice. My food has arrived and it's looking pretty carrot free today, so that's good. I have no idea what it is, but it's some type of a curry. And then Deb's went for the jerk chicken. Rach's isn't here yet because apparently we didn't know this until now. There's only one cup for all the kids' food and it's taken too long. So she's getting it in a few minutes. So this is what Rach has. It's literally just chicken skewers, pieces of chicken, broccoli and fruit. The only bad thing is she hates peppers. And it didn't say on the menu there was peppers in it and now there's peppers, but it's fine. She's working around it. Alright, dessert. So this is the menu. On the other side, this is where you've got all your specialty drinks that you can buy. But for dessert, we've got fruit cobbler, bananas in paradise, which is basically banana bread, chocolate cake, pirate's treasure sundae, macadamia nut cheesecake tart, or coconut creme flan, or cream flan. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Dessert time. Rach went for the really long name one, but it ended with something like cheesecake tart, and it's got macadamia nuts in it.
Caramel macadamia nut cheesecake tart.
Is that what it was? Yeah. Well done. What's yours? Yours is easy. Yours is bananas in paradise. Yeah. Don't really know what that means, but it actually looks nicer than it sounds. I'll give them that. And I apparently have cobbler. Now, I really hate it when fruit gets messed with. I know I'm the fussiest person in the world, don't come for me, but I just like fruit like fresh, so I think I'm just going to eat the ice cream on the top. But I feel like it's definitely a good option for a vegan dessert. I can't complain too much. We've just come back to the room to drop our ears off because when we went up before for the other part of the party, it was so windy that our ears were flying away. So we're going to leave them here so they don't get lost. But while we're here, check this guy out. So this is Davy Jones or whatever, some Pirates of the Caribbean character that I don't know because I've only watched the movie once. But also in our fish extender we got this from Disney Vacation Club. Oh, it's handwritten! Oh my gosh, this is the cutest thing. So it says, "Dear Lauryn, Rachel and Deborah, it was so nice to get to meet with you earlier this sailing. I'd love to personally invite you to our DVC social on Jamaica Day at 5 PM on deck 11 at the Cove Cafe for a coffee or cocktail on us. We'd love to see you there. Your DVC guides, Karen and Maya." We will be heading to that tomorrow, but we are now on our way up to watch the fireworks at sea, which is honestly one of the highlights. Our head server told us today that we already knew this. The fireworks are launched off the starboard side of the boat, which is like the right hand side if you're looking towards the front. But he said if you stand on deck 12 on the port side, you get a good view of the screen. If you stand on the front row, we're a bit late for that, you can also see the stage, but then you have a really good view of the fireworks as well. So let's hope he was right.
On a great day adventuring, but now it'd be time to do what pirates do best. Partying! Do I have a few of you out there ready to celebrate the pirate's life? Go, ho, go, ho, a pirate's life for me. Go, ho, go, ho, a pirate's life for me. You're clutching your favorite mug, raise it up to the sky, and swing it back and forth as you sing. Now let's put that all together, shall we? Ready? sailing off to the coasts of Florida in search of some precious diamonds. All right, everyone? Now raise your glasses up, and here we go. Oh, here's Captain Crowley. It's her food with a golden fork. The first mate is a parrot. Sailing from New York, New York. She's such an awesome treasure. We said the cost of reward. I thought the pirate king. We're headed soon to Florida. Oh, somewhere. What? It's you. Of course it's me. Who are you?
We beat your crew. You know, Lauryn, and the ship, Bob, Dirty Day.
Have you going ahead of me in your clothes to look? You did it. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. What do you do to the lazy pirate? What do you do to the lazy pirate? What do you do to the lazy pirate? And here we go. We're devils and nothing. We're ready, ready. Straight up the ice, yo ho. Yo ho, yo ho. A pirate's life for me. A pirate's life for me. All right, everyone, let's sing it all together, shall we? A pirate's life for me.
Fantastic. I actually don't remember ever seeing that. I don't know if it's just because we've never had a good spot, so we've never been able to hear what's going on, or if they've changed it. I don't think they've changed it, but I don't know. Anyway, it was really good, and also our head server was right. That is a really good place to stand. So stand on the opposite side, stand on the port side on the top deck. So it depends what ship you're on, but on this ship, deck 12, and that is a really good view. Also, on the navigator, there was one day, there was I think it was Edge, so 11 to 14. Is it? Yeah. Flash mob rehearsal, and we were like, I wonder what that's for. And then after the pirate party, there's like a club thing where like they just put music on and everyone dances. And then the tweens did a flash mob, and it was so cute. Oh, did they? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, honestly, it was the cutest thing ever. I would have loved that as a kid. So yeah, stay like 5 extra minutes for that, because honestly that was brilliant. So yeah, we're now headed back to our room. That's basically pirate night wrapped up. They are doing crazy karaoke, so adults only karaoke in the tube, but we've already seen that, so I don't think we're gonna go. Also, we're well tired.